Hopefully.
Hey everybody, how's it going? It's me, Jay, the legendary 501st Captain Rex, and welcome to a live stream featuring my friend who is currently in Florida, right?
Yep.
Meet F-Barrow5, my best friend, and the creator of Hannah.
Yep. I am the keeper of Grisland, as you can tell.
Yep. And yeah, after chasing him with my chair for a long while, it finally kind of sort of got to me that we didn't really talk much about how Hannah really came to be. Because I remember a long time ago that, okay, dude, your mic is echoing.
I see. Yeah. It was kind of a struggle for me too. Trust me, when conventions ended, I was in a very gray spot because my channel was pretty much dead after that.
And you're also almost at 400 subscribers. Now, those of you coming back to watch this on YouTube, make sure to hit up F-Barrow5's channel. Make sure to like and subscribe. Get him to 400, and we'll see if we can get him to 500, because now I feel bad for surpassing him while doing the least amount of videos possible.
Yep. 389 as of today. So go subscribe. I will find you if you don't.
Okay. Now, if you guys probably couldn't tell by the introduction, there was a side-by-side between the cast of Hannah and the cast of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic. When I first found out that you had this whole series inspired by My Little Pony, like, trust me when I say this, that drywall has never tasted better. I am sorry, man. Like,
Okay.
I did not like My Little Pony at all.
I hear you. Yeah, you hated me for that, like a lot.
Yeah, and then you said, "Well, I kind of took My Little Pony for an inspiration."
I was not lying. I did.
Yeah, you remember that scene from what was it? The episode of Bardock from Team 4-Star where he's like verbally expressing his rage to those two little aliens?
Not really, though. I can probably imagine what the rage would be like.
Yeah, this is literally what he said. "There's nothing about this whole scenario that doesn't make me so disgusted I want to violently vomit out my own internal organs. I despise you two so intensely that I can't tell if my vision is blurry from my near-death experience or from my unforgiving rage. If allowed, once I am back to full health, I will gut you with an honest-to-God smile on my face, and then proceed to paint the home I built with your bodies with your very blood."
Well, to that I say this: coat mauled seethe.
Yeah. Yeah. And we kind of just went along with it afterwards. And
it was quite the shocker for me, because let's face it, I didn't like My Little Pony either until I watched the movie.
Yeah. And I think I should have done this for like the intro. I think I should have replaced Applejack with what? Tempest. And speaking of her, I still find Tempest's story to be very, very infuriating. That's essentially like saying Jayhawk broke a quill, so he started being a god. Like, how much?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Zenta fits that bill more.
Yeah. And sometimes, like, I like to believe that Hasbro was trying to make the show relatable to, since the dynamic was little girls, obviously. Yeah, with the whole pastel and shit. I still find it weird that in terms of relatability with girls, how can someone just break something on them and then somehow create a military superpower?
Well, technically, the story was explained in the comics, and that's external media. Everyone knows that's a big no-no when it comes to storytelling.
Like, wait, having someone's backstory explained in comic books rather than explained in the movies?
Say take Sonic Heroes for example. Like people wonder like what happened to Shadow, right? If you explain
Yeah.
it in the manual, some people say it's external media because it's not in the game. It's in the manual. It comes with the game. But say Shadow's story was explained like in an IDW comic before, and you have to read that before you play Sonic Heroes. That's external media, and that's bad storytelling right there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually explains a lot.
Explained that Tempest ran away, and then she met the Storm King somewhere in the desert, and that's why she became her lackey.
And somehow formed a military superpower.
Part of the military superpower.
Yeah. Yeah, because hang on, sorry. Yeah, my headphones were being a little wonky. But yeah. I feel like the whole like breaking something and then ending up becoming a military superpower fits more of like the whole Metal Gear dynamic because big boss and everything. Because he's a bit of a broken character in terms of like emotionally he's broken. So
Yeah.
that would, and the only way that he can honor his mentor's legacy is to form this military superpower / private military corporation.
Yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. Meanwhile, like let's say there's some like first timers out there who are seeing the 2017 My Little Pony movie for the first time. They are going to be like hella confused when seeing Tempest with her own military superpower, and all she has is just a busted up horn. All right. Let's get back on the topic. So what else did we use that kind of like pushed Hannah's story forward? Because I know towards season 3, like I know some of the characters were inspired from different media.
Well, when I was developing Hannah, season 2 was made first. And then I panicked because, oh no, I forgot to do season 1 and I need to put something on my channel before it dies. So from using the concept of friendship, I decided to make that season 1, which is why it's like a high school plot. Sort of like from the movie Marmaduke. I don't know if you've seen that movie.
I don't think I've seen Marmaduke.
The 2010 one, not the Netflix remake. That one was awful.
Okay.
That one was awful.
Okay. Yeah, I think I might have to look up the 2010 version.
It's the live action one, not the animated one.
Yeah. Right.
That's kind of how I gain inspiration for that. And as for season 2, when I was developing King Cedric and Prince Damien, originally it was Prince Damien who was going to be the main antagonist, and he wouldn't have a father. I was going to say his father died, but then I thought, how would that work? I think I should put like a family drama. So that's how King Cedric came into play later.
And then Mavis, I think Mavis showed up down the line as well, like, or was she always part of production?
Mavis was made alongside Damien because those are the first 2 characters made for season 2. And then I thought maybe I should make like like a father figure, and then like have their mother killed.
Yeah.
So that's how I came into be. It took a while to write the story though.
Yeah. And speaking of the story, like when I looked at the season, when I tried to compile all of season 2 back onto my Google Docs, I had Grammarly downloaded so that I can better write out my answers for college. I don't think I've seen Grammarly go above 100 in my life at this point, because heck, even in the script for the next part of Hannah, like there was a lot.
Those scripts were made a long time ago, and I was on a computer. I didn't have Grammarly or whatever. I just had to type it as best as I could.
Yeah. And also, I don't think Grammarly can really handle our language back then, because like I think we were writing the way we spoke, as if we were the characters speaking to one another, something like that.
That's kind of how it goes, sort of.
Yeah.
That's kind of how it went with I'd say mostly with let me see, let me pull up the script real quick. I think it was I want to say it was with either Muji Desert or Rirakusu Spa.
Mm. Wait, that's how
I'm
you
pretty
pronounce it?
sure.
That's how you
Yeah,
pronounce it?
it's Japanese. It's Rirakusu. I used Google Translate. I think it's a different word. If I find the actual translation, I'll change the name.
All right. Yeah, I think we're like what? I'm trying to figure out like where we are in the script from the actual story.
Like from what video?
Yeah, yeah. In terms of video, trying to match it up with the script, see where we are.
Currently the girls have already met Shauna, so or
So,
basically they left the cavern. I haven't reached that part yet because I'm kind of deviating a little. If you remember from where the episode ended off last, Shauna was turning Marcus into a prince.
yeah, yeah.
So
She was. Yeah, I'm sorry. I was trying to remember.
no, you're good. You're good. That's kind of what happened. So I'm kind of deviating from that. So that's why I'm gonna have Marcus go to Shamar. Well, Shamshar. That's what it's called, not Shamar. That although that's what it was based off of. But Shamshar to go visit the people and calm them down, basically. But I was
Mm.
thinking of doing a Catherine episode since we haven't seen much of her lately.
Yeah, I don't think we've ever given Catherine her own standalone episode since I think it was the red chapter. It was
The
either
blue
red or
one,
blue.
the blue one. It was when they were at Roof Canyon.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
It was
and if I
basically when they went to
remember,
the cave.
yeah,
What were you saying?
I was about to say if I remember correctly, like I think the original concept for the blue chapter was that the blue vampire had yeah, Kasana,
Mm-hmm.
Kasana, yeah, Kasana.
Kisana.
Um
Kisana.
yeah, she had like backup dancers so that if there ever was like a major fight scene instead of a massive rainbow explosion, yeah, the cast of Hannah would be evenly matched with Kasana.
Yeah, I'll admit, I was experiencing a little burnout, so I wanted to finish the blue chapter real quickly. That's why I copped out for Rainbow Explosion. That's kind of my bad.
No, it's fine. We could probably bring back some of the original concepts we had in towards the end of the second season, and then probably when we get into the next part, yeah, it'll have. Sorry, trying to get my thoughts together. It'll
Mm-hmm.
we'll probably explore more of like new ideas along with the original concept of the script that we have for that part.
Oh, don't worry. The original's still there. If you watch episode 22, like the beginning of the yellow chapter, don't you remember when Destiny went back into Kisana's palace?
Dude, I don't think we were supposed to say that. I don't
Don't
think
don't
we were supposed to reveal who that was yet.
don't you? It's I already uploaded the video. Did you see that?
Oh, yeah, yeah. Fuck.
You're fine. Don't worry.
Yeah. For those of you coming back to watch this on YouTube, we may have taken an underused character from SMG4, mostly because I was in my SMG4 phase at the time.
Wait, what are you saying? I didn't reveal her name. What are you talking about?
They'll find out. They'll find out. I mean, it's plainly
Okay.
obvious we have another one in there, but they need
True.
to figure out the other one.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that. Yeah, we'll just leave it at that.
Yeah, let's leave it at that, yeah.
Yeah. All right. Um. I think looking back on season 1 of Hannah, like I need to rewatch season 1 of Hannah again so that I could probably refresh my memory on this. But no, they weren't called the Chaos Emeralds. What were they called?
The Crown Jewels. That
Yeah,
was from the episode 12, Friendship is Forever.
yeah, that the Crown Jewels. Yeah, looking back at them, yeah, I think teasing their real purpose would probably just nuke all fun from orbit. So I think another purpose for the crown jewels, aside from turning someone into a massive fucking demon, like in Demon Batman from Kill the Justice League, um,
Mm-hmm.
I'm I'm honestly thinking like the crown jewels could have been like what created the universe in the first place.
Well, to be honest, I haven't really touched on the creation of the world. I've put in a few tidbits here and there, but I haven't really explicitly explained the lore of the Hannah universe.
Mm.
I think the best I've explained it was with the celestial creatures. They came first before the overworld creatures. I have a creature field guide, but it's kind of incomplete. So once it is complete, I might make a video about it. Maybe that's a big maybe, though. I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, it also kind of depends on what we are willing to spoil for the next installments of Hannah versus what we want the people to know about Hannah.
Well, I, we agreed. Remember, it was like, well, I can agree. Okay, sorry, one moment. We
No, no.
agreed that I could share with them that there's one more season and maybe a movie. Maybe a movie. I could
Yeah.
reveal the title. I could reveal the title here. Why not? The
Mhm.
title for that movie would be called Friendology, a Hannah movie.
Yep. And yeah, I think we were going to go over some cliff notes about season 3 while skipping over like every major plot point in existence. In fact,
I won't
I
go.
think I think
Yeah.
half I think half of major not major 3. Half of season 3 is like major plot points, so we have to pick out the more insignificant parts of the story just to tell everybody about it.
Well, I can read the synopsis. I made a playlist for season three just in case when I start work on it eventually. So I have the synopsis here. You can't see it because it's private,
Yeah.
but what it says here, it says Hannah and her friends return for one more book of their story. It said, oh wait, hold on, I gotta change this a little bit. Uh, so we already know King Cedric's the antagonist. So let me switch this around a little. With King Cedric defeated, peace has finally. Now, okay, let me try this again. With King Cedric defeated, peace has finally restored to Tavon. Hannah and her friends and the rest of the creatures of Mountain High take a well-deserved vacation. However, vacation time is a little premature as an ancient evil rises. It's up to Hannah to save the world before the darkness absorbs it.
And ladies and gentlemen, the time meter.
I wouldn't say the time eater. If we're talking about time travel, that's going to be for the Kid Ventures legacy, but that's for a different time.
Yeah. Yeah, I just said, ladies and gentlemen, the time eater because of you know, reasons.
Mm,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
reasons.
you know what you everybody already knows time eater's true form, so I'm pretty sure y'all can put something together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I think okay, so we're all sorry. I'm trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure out what to say next because we're already like 2 bats down and like 3 to go.
Three
And
bats to go, and then the Cedric fight.
yeah, that being I would say the 6th bat, but then again, I don't think Cedric would have his own bat.
He does not have another bat guarding the Angel House.
Yeah.
There's only five bats guarding it.
Yep. And I was also kind of thinking like in terms of how like the vampires work and how tactics work because I think over time like while writing Hannah I started to get more into like the military aspect of most video games like Call of Duty and Metal Gear. Like
Mm-hmm.
would there be like a special detachment of vampires that would essentially act as like covert ops, black ops, special forces, that kind of thing?
So like hierarchy, right?
Yeah, kind of like a hierarchy because well, obviously you have the army, the navy, the marines, and all that stuff in real life. So I was thinking that, wait, maybe the vampires have their own Army, Navy, Marines, Air Force, that kind of thing.
Well, not necessarily, but they are divided into five factions, each with their different colors. And every faction is led by the Legion of Blood, by one member of the Legion of Bloodlust. So you have the red division, the blue division, yellow, green, purple, that's etc. Whatever.
Hmm.
And the Legion of Bloodlust only listen to the royal family, that being Prince Damien, Anastasia, and King Cedric.
And Mavis.
And well, not Mavis, she's banished. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But
And
in terms of the royal family, like she's still kind of included.
yeah, essentially before her
Yeah.
banishment. Let's say that before her banishment.
Yep.
And then the people below the Legion of Bloodlust are basically your elites, which would be like the machos, basically like the destroyers or juggernauts. You might have seen them once or twice. And then you have your foot guards like the troopers, the warriors, arch rangers, that sort of thing. So basically, every division has their military. They don't need an air force; they can transform into bats. And for Navy, I should think about it, Navy, because there is an area in Umuji Desert they're going to visit.
That has water.
Essentially, remember those lagoons I mentioned in episode, what was it? I think it was episode 2 of season 2 or episode 9 of season 1.
I think it might have been one of those. I might have to go back and rewatch the Hannah series to
Yeah, I'm
to you
looking
on
right
that
now.
one.
I think it was episode 9. No, episode 9, Ellie and the Red Pandas.
Sorry. And yeah, I'm thinking for their navy, like it wouldn't be like your the conventional navy we have today with aircraft carriers and battleships, because well, these are vampires. They're obviously better than that.
Yeah, they don't need that.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you think they need, like, I don't know, like maybe some like ships from like either ships from like the medieval era, or maybe some like pirate ships or something like that. I don't know.
Maybe a ship, because the fourth area, if you watch the announcement trailer, the fourth area would be on I'm just gonna say it. The fourth area is located on an island because the next bat is purple. That's the next one they're gonna go after yellow.
All right. So after yellow comes the navy.
Comes purple. Yeah, the navy basically, because they're going towards an island.
Yep. And then purple, where everything is the mafia, and then green, where Metal Gear Rising Revengeance.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
And then after that is basically, I guess we could call it the black chapter, because King Cedric wears black.
Yeah.
We call it the black chapter, and that's when they're going to fight Cedric.
That makes sense. But I mean, for the green chapter, we're not going to have someone go on and on and on about the whole topic of memes, the DNA of the soul. Like,
no.
Yeah, we may have inspired. We may have gotten. Sorry, you might have gotten inspired by My Little Pony to make Hannah, but through all the other references we have to other video games, I think Metal Gear Rising Revengeance would probably be a bit too much for the audience.
Not necessarily, because the vibe of this channel is PG-13, so you can expect cursing and all that. Maybe some blood. I might push the boundaries a little for the Kid Venture's Legacy, maybe, but I wouldn't say it'd be too bad.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I don't think Hannah and her friends are gonna be that patient to sit around and how someone goes on and on about memes, like King Monsoon.
Nope. They
Yeah.
wouldn't get, no, the whole meme thing was basically for Kidventures. Remember Cody? He's basically the Kenny of the series.
Oh
Kenny
yeah.
McCormick. Yeah.
Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
But nobody cares because
No. That South Park has got to do that at one point. Oh my God, they killed Kenny.
you
Why is Kenny
bastard.
dead?
Yeah. Yeah, why is he dead?
Like they just keep killing off Kenny for some reason, and I think Kenny's just harnessed the power of retcon to become immortal, which is why he dies and nobody remembers it.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, I think for like the whole Kid Ventures, since it is technically a remaster of like the original series that we did way back in like what 2017, 2018. I think I think everybody would know the plot, but if there are going to be any changes, Sorry. If there are going to be any changes, do you think we should tell them now or like
The biggest change will be season one because like they know the story of Kidventures, so it doesn't matter what we say because like they know the story about it. I'd say that the Kidventures legacy would be more like a director's cut because this was made in 2017. I had a very crappy tablet, lighting is bad, and then when I made the jump to HD, the series was already like on its last legs. So I had to do whatever I could to salvage it.
and then we actually started getting into writing rather than improv and actually give a whole baseline for the story so that it'd have more than one
Mm-hmm.
leg to stand on in case anything goes wrong.
That's pretty much right. And the biggest change for Kidventures, season one, I had to private that season because let's face it, it's considered gacha cringe, and if anyone found out, I would be canceled on the spot. I think I
Yeah,
oh
I
actually
could just edit. I could probably edit that out as well because yeah.
yeah, let me
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. Hopefully that gas will stay lit.
Don't worry, no one's gonna find it. I had to put it unlisted. If they do want to watch it, actually no,
Don't
that's a
ask.
bad idea.
Don't
Yeah,
ask.
don't ask. Don't ask. I'll probably nuke it or something.
Yeah. Yeah. So season 1, complete overhaul. And I think everything relatively stays the same aside from the game we're using because we're using Gacha Club for Hannah and we're using Gacha Life 2 for the new Kid
Well, I
Venture.
don't even know if I can use Gacha Life 2 anymore because I've been hearing some rumors that Lenny abandoned the game and is working on a Gacha Life 3. So my only option now is to wait for this other game called Chibimation.
I haven't heard of that one. I need to look that up.
Yeah, Chibimation, it's currently in its beta testing, but if it goes well, if it goes well and it reaches my standards, I might use that for the Kid Ventures Legacy. Because Gacha Life 2 is borderline unplayable now.
Because there are no updates, there are bugs everywhere, and
Mm-hmm, exactly. And I could use Gacha Club if I can find another mod for it, but I'm highly doubtful of that. Besides, I'm already doing that for my third series, which I've been teasing for a while, The Fable of Ether.
Oh yeah, the little Sonic and the Black Knight project that we have.
Mm-hmm. That's kind of it. I've been trying to work on something for a trailer. That's why you haven't heard nothing from me as of late. I want to put a trailer out so people know about it. Then I could focus on Hannah without people wondering, hey, what is this Fable of Ether? Which, for by the way, you'd know if you follow my Instagram.
Yeah. I think you already put like a couple teasers for Fable of Aether up on Instagram.
a few teasers here and there. There's even a
Yeah,
short on my channel with the Fable of Ether Villain. If you look on there, it's in a short.
yeah. I haven't really figured out how to work YouTube Shorts, so I'm just gonna stay away from that until I finally figure it out. Because I know there's like a little CapCut option where you can upload to YouTube Shorts, but I'm just gonna wait till later to
Well, you
figure
can
that
see
out.
it on my channel. It's there. Just tap the shorts button because I made another short like just before the stream.
Wait, what? You did?
I did.
Why wasn't I notified about that? That just should have popped up in my fucking.
You
Yeah,
mean
that
in
should have popped.
Discord?
Yeah, that should have popped up on Discord or at least the YouTube notifications. Because how the hell did
Yeah,
I not know about it?
that's my fault. I thought I had the Discord working for announcements. I didn't, so I just fixed that earlier today.
I see it. I see it.
Yep.
Wait. Oh wait, no wait, never mind. I thought you used like the V1 for the intro of this video.
No, I didn't. It wouldn't
Yeah,
fit anyway.
yeah.
It's kind
And
of you
yeah,
know.
yeah. It's kind of a. I think it kind of just solidified the comparisons that were made in the intro, even though you already gave your seal of approval for that one.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. And speaking of the intro, I don't know if I already said it 32 minutes ago, but yeah, my little sister is actually a kind of an expert on the whole My Little Pony and how each of them would dress, and she gave me a little bit of pointers, and I decided, well, I don't I a man can only have so much dignity taken away from him, so you do it. And that got us the designs that are in the intro. And I gotta say, it actually looks pretty good. All I
Yeah.
tried to do was just all I tried to do was like kind of make it a little bit more realistic rather than cartoonish.
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
I see.
Yeah. And since I didn't want to go through all the trouble of just editing a bunch of things, V1 was just us different characters and their occupations. So obviously Rarity, the fashion girl,
Mm-hmm.
Applejack the farmer, Rainbow Dash the tomboy, Twilight the nerd, Fluttershy the quiet kid, and Pinky the crazy baker.
Yep.
Yeah. And
You're right.
yeah, and getting back to character comparisons, I don't think Dean Celestine has a sister.
She does not. Celestine is like, how would I explain it? She's I guess you
And
could say like an only child,
I was just about to say that.
but no, she does not have any siblings.
All right. Yeah.
Nor do I plan to introduce any.
Yeah, because I think it's going to be a real pain in the ass to introduce someone with a parallel story to Princess Luna, and the whole sibling rivalry thing. Yeah, that little part of My Little Pony was like, really? Just because the sun is out for like half our day doesn't mean you get to outshine the fucking moon. I actually prefer the darkness.
Yeah, that's kind of where I got the thing for Ilias and Luna. I actually might do like a pre what is it like a prologue before the actual prologue of Kid Venture's Legacy. Like that would highlight listen, the history of Alicia.
The prequel to the prologue of the
Yeah,
actual series.
pretty much. I might do something like that, maybe.
Yeah. And yeah, I think if I ever get back into Gacha Club, I think I should probably use it as a way to probably expand on some already in place lore that I have for Jayhawk, because I remember putting down for the trivia on his official wiki page that the whole reason why Ella, Eva, and the others are have more diverse ethnicities is so that I can escape the uber woke activists that will try to hound me for something as simple as having them not be white.
Yeah.
Yeah, because hang on, let me see if I skipped over it. All right, so yeah, their ethnicities are Jayhawk, Mark, and Eva all come from the North American region of Mobius. Sydney was
Hmm.
born in the region where Scotland would most likely be. Ella's last name would suggest French origin. Michael was born in Japan, but his father was American and his mother is Irish. And Sergio's last name is Hispanic in nature. I just
Mm.
figured that we'd probably have just that one Hispanic character that gets expanded upon and then never again. This,
Yeah.
yeah. Hey, I finally get some representation outside of GTA, but hey,
Yeah,
at least
that's
it's
pretty
there.
cool.
Yeah, yeah. And
Hmm.
I don't think we should probably. I don't think we should expand on like ethnicities in the Hanaverse because,
They're all
well,
creatures. They already have ethnicity like races,
yeah, they have races, but explaining them further would probably take up a lot more time than we already have because,
and I'd
well,
have to do more world building, but that would take another season to do more world building.
yeah, that would probably require like the season 3 that's supposed to be season 2.5.
Yeah, and I don't feel like doing that right now.
Yeah. Yay, the Sin of Sloth that the we already know half of what's gonna happen, but we just don't want to do it. Yay.
Hmm.
Actually, speaking of the 7 deadly sins, I'm actually planning to incorporate that into my own story. And now that I think about it now, how would the 7 deadly sins fit into your story? Like, say we got into say we got into season 3 and we finish that, and then we move on to friendology. We do that. How are we gonna do that? The 7 deadly sins, because
For
we
this,
have 6 main characters. We don't have a 7.
well, technically, if you look at season two, Mavis is essentially one of the main characters as a season two, but she won't be for season three.
Mm.
So you
Yeah,
could say that being the seven deadly sins.
yeah, but probably gonna be a pain in the ass to try and narrow down which one would be which.
It would be very,
Yeah, so let's leave that bridge there until we get there.
yeah.
Yeah. All right. What else should we go on about Hannah as of now? Because I think in terms of completion, the season 2 of Hannah will probably won't be done until like I can't give a date, but I'm trying to figure out an estimate. Not to put you on a deadline because you could finish in somewhere around that time. I'm guessing.
Yeah, it's also my fault. I was hoping to have like at least be halfway through the yellow chapter before the stream, but I really felt lethargic that day and all
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, and I also have to apologize for saying, "Hey, we're gonna do stream about Hannah on such
It's,
short notice." So yeah,
no, it's fine. You asked me about it. I said yes.
yeah,
I didn't mind. I like it.
yeah. But I think in terms of Hannah season 2 finishing, I think it won't be done until like November. Considering
Maybe
that we
no.
all have stuff to get to and college to get done, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, we'd probably be finished by sometime in November.
November probably, or maybe or early January. But then
Early.
after season two, I'm taking a hiatus for Hannah, so that way I can focus on the Fable of Ether. Because I think Fable of Ether only have one, maybe two seasons. But if there is two seasons, I'll put a pin on that and then do season three.
Mm. That actually sounds like a good idea. Um, and I know I already have the Hannah cast saved to my iPad. I, I was
Hmm.
I was honestly thinking about doing a little something with them for a little bit, but then I realized, wait, I know next to nothing about these characters. Like aside from what we've
Okay.
written down, I know next to nothing about them. So I can't really do anything unless I screen it through you.
So what do you need to know? Like, which one do you need to know about?
Like I'm mostly thinking about like what Hannah would do, like if placed in a situation where she has she actively has to lie to keep her friends safe. Like say kind of like blackmail, but at the same time it's holding a gun to her head, the metaphorical gun to her head.
Lie to keep her friends safe.
Yeah.
Well, technically, she does that in season two. Later down the line,
Mm,
I won't say wait. I won't say when, but she kind
yeah,
of does later.
she will.
And she also kind of lies again, like in one of the scripts. I don't remember which one.
I think it was season one where we see her like, yeah, let's be friends. Meanwhile, deep inside, internal screaming.
Oh yeah, yeah, I remember that. She hates friendship. She hated it. Like she would
She
despised
wanted
it.
no part of it. And yeah,
She'd rather die than have friends.
but yeah, slowly she got used to it. And then as it turns out, someone figured it out. He's a liar.
Yep. I think she also lied with when coming home. No, she didn't lie. I was thinking about finding Hannah from like episode 6. I thought she lied there, but she didn't. Celestine lied to the girls saying about red pandas, and Hannah said, "There's no such thing as red pandas."
Yeah. What kind of person would do that? Who would rid the world of red pandas?
Well, technically, she was wrong. Actually,
yeah,
at the end.
yeah, but still, like in the real world, red pandas are actually fucking adorable.
Oh yeah, very.
Yeah, they're they're that when they put both their hands in the air to try to intimidate their prey or opponent. That
Yeah.
actually that actually looks like they're trying to do a hug or something.
Yeah. Maybe I should do that for the 3-year-old pandas.
I don't think the villains would take them seriously after that.
They wouldn't. And I already did introduce the red pandas for season 2. I think it was in the episode. It was in the episode when Midnight came back to Monson High. I think it was in the episode 20. She came back to Monson High, or whether was came here before heading to uh what's it called, the desert. No, at 22, that's when it was. She came to she was at Monsoon High to bust out Hannah and her friends.
And
Um,
then she
but
ran into
no,
this.
no, that's when she met the wolves. That's not it. I think it was, what was it, episode 20? No. What episode was that? I know she spoke to the red pandas. Let me see. Was it 23? No, it wasn't 23.
Yeah, let me do some. Let me look it up. If I can find it. I know it's somewhere in season. It's somewhere in season 2.
It was during the blue chapter.
Oh, the blue chapter.
Hmm.
Still in season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2. Do.
Nope.
Wolf Canyon. Remember. Do. This is the greatest show. Stop, skip, and jump. That's where Destiny meets the cat. And then meets the blue person. Oh, so that's not it. No,
Mm.
no. Don't think that's it. Is it Wolf Canyon?
I think it was during the Wolf Canyon arc. Because I
Yeah,
think, because I remember it was Meg who decided to go chase after Catherine. Wait, no, that was in the desert then. Because went to go chase Catherine into the desert.
and Catherine got away.
Yeah, I think currently she's at the desert right now because everyone went to the desert. I might make it so they reconvene all there together.
Yeah.
Is
I
that?
really need to start drinking water again. Jeez.
Yeah.
What's it? Is it this one?
No.
Terror for Salvation? No, I think I already skimmed this one.
Yeah.
Jeez. When you make so many episodes, it's really hard to keep track of all of them.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, because I know the Red Pandas made like their second appearance in season 2, episode 7.
Episode 7.
Yeah, that's when the pandas make their second appearance.
Yeah, they did. They were talking with the wolves, wondering where Catherine and Hannah were.
Yeah. Nope, not it. Arts. Nope. Fight to Remember. No, I don't think that was it.
No, I'm looking up there. Was it Charge? No, it wasn't Charge. It
Why
wasn't
did I
that.
keep jumping back to Seeking Terror for Salvation? That's the episode where everybody finds out Catherine has an alter ego.
Yeah, I think I misclassified it as isotrophobia. It's actually schizophrenia. Yeah, I should.
It's just schizophrenia, but extra steps.
Yeah.
All right. Wait, I think I found it.
You did?
Where Midnight meets the wolves for the first time. Mammals of the Great Umuji Desert. I think that might
Yeah.
be it. Yeah. Yeah, that's where she shows up to Monsoon and then beelines it to Yamuji.
The desert. Yeah.
Yeah. And then Mavis gets crushed by a rock.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah. Yep, it's the perfect way to end an episode. So how should we end the episode? Prop department, drop that rock up there. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe we should just make an episode that just describes the whole writing process of how we got to end some of the episodes, and it's just like you and me sitting on the director's chair. All right, how are we gonna end this episode? What are the prop? What? Hey, what's the props department have? We just have this giant rock. Good, drop it.
Drop it on her. I just love torturing my creations.
I mean, I've given my OCs enough trauma already. What's
Yeah.
17 more years? We can always start again. Make another one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. We're already at the 50-minute mark. Oof.
Oh yeah.
And right now, season 2 has a total of 23 episodes. I think season 2 might be one of the longest seasons we've done.
Yeah. I predict like 50 episodes at most, maybe.
Oh, I dread season 3 now.
No, it'll be much shorter. This one's only longest because there's like a lot of chapters to go through. It's like there's different arcs for different chapters. That's why it's taking so long.
And then season 3 would just be like straight to the point because
pretty much.
Because I'm looking at the complete Kid Venture series. Season 1 had 7, season 2 had 15, season 3 had 12, season 4 had 14, season 5 had 15, 6 had 25, and now here we have Hannah at 12 and season 2 of Hannah at 23.
And it's not finished yet.
Yeah, you'd think like this. Take it like a season of Clone Wars, 23 to 30 episodes of nonstop action, and then you would think that it's over yet, but no, we just keep going with the current story that we're on right now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Like, I just realized something.
What's that?
Like I don't know if this is true or not, but I think My Little Pony had like a total like 50 episodes per one season.
For one, no, I think it was like I'm pretty sure it's 20 to 26 per season, except season 3. There was only 13.
Wow, but it's always the last seasons that are the shortest. You got My Little Pony with 13. You got Clone Wars with like 7 or 8 episodes, and then you have what? Fucking Transform. You have in Transformers Prime with like the longest amount of episodes possible.
Yeah, it was like
terms of
20 to
running time.
26.
Yeah.
And for season 9, let's see, that was 25. Season 3, I knew had 13. Yeah, 13. Season 4, yep. It's basically the average was 26 for episodes.
Damn.
I think they cut season 3 in half because that was supposed to be the end of the show, but then people was like, no, we want more.
So they had to expand on season 3.
Yeah. Well, no, they didn't expand on it. That's how season 4 kicked off. And there's a plot hole because you see at the end of season 3, there's Twilight flying. Season 4, she can barely get off the ground.
So it was like what, a time skip or something?
A very bad time skip. It's more like a plot hole.
As if we didn't have enough of those and like fucking the Rise of Skywalker.
Yeah.
You pulled out the one ability Anakin could have used to save Padme at the last possible moment.
Terrible.
But then again, we kind of got a little bit of an explanation of why that never happened because, well, one, Palpatine is a sneaky little bitch, and two, Palpatine has kind of like a forced life steal. So he stole some of Padme's life force to heal Anakin and get him into the Darth Vader suit. So
Yep.
for anybody, he's still saying, "Oh, Padme died of a broken heart." No, life steal. Probably one of the most broken abilities in media. Yeah. All right, and I think in terms of what we will reveal, I think that's pretty much it.
For Hannah, anyway.
Yeah, for Hannah. Yeah, I think after Gotcha Club, do you think we should do like maybe another like streaming series or something? Not like a streaming series, but like just talk about the whole story as a whole, or at least just do what I thought earlier was a good idea. Just make an entire series where it's just us in the director's chair trying to figure out what to do with the story.
I was actually thinking about that for something like Kid Ventures, like because I shared with you the whole Kid Ventures lore and basically what happened before the start of Kid Ventures.
Yeah.
Remember I said I was gonna do like a prequel? I might go through with that plan now that I think about it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'll try before I end up getting fully invested into VR. I'll try to do that little us in the director's chair up until this point in time series, and then once season 3 rolls around, then I could expand more on that.
Yeah, I think that'd be the best. I think it's the best option.
All right. Well, we're almost at an hour. Is there anything else that we should add, or is it great to end it off here?
Looking at Hannah, I don't think there's anything up to add. Can't really reveal much.
Yeah.
Unless you want me to talk about like how Hannah came to be.
Yeah. Let's leave that under the rug until season 3.
Like I like I was talking about like how it was developed, not like how the world or whatever.
Yeah, that, yeah, but yeah, let's do that.
There was actually a story called Lucas. Like before Hannah, there was this boy named Lucas. I think I shared with you. I think I shared the story with you once.
I think you might have, but in terms of writing it out on Google Doc, I don't think we've written that down.
Well, I did, but when the more I kept writing, it just felt like adventure is down to its bare elements. So eventually, Lucas never came to be, and well, he died. I deleted him. He
Yep.
even had his little character concept, but he didn't make the cut, so he died.
I mean, we could just put him as a background character.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, like there are like a lot of background characters from like original or cut media in some shows that everybody was able to recognize for some shows.
Yeah, I still have. I think I still remember Lucas's design. I could remake it in Gotcha Club, maybe.
Yeah, and then we could just drop him in the background of Hannah episode.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of background characters in other media, I am going to hold firm to this belief. Walter White as a background character in My Little Pony Friendship is Magic just solidifies the idea of that's why Pinkie Pie is so fucking crazy. Because there's an underground drug trade in Equestria or some shit.
I would believe that, especially if Discord's providing the drugs.
For a being of chaos, I think that's a bit much.
There's no such thing as bit much for Discord. He'll do anything and anything just because.
Yep, you're right. Especially after I think that kind of just solidified the whole caption this thing you sent me with the characters facing off against Discord and he's just rolling his eyes. Yeah,
Yeah.
how you're going to defeat me with the power of friendship and all that, but then again, I am the devil from the Bible. So yeah, it was actually the perfect moment for a Shadow the Hedgehog fan dub reference.
Yeah.
Yeah, speaking of, I need to rewatch that so I can get some ideas aside from just saying, "Hey, what's up? It's me." Every time I enter a voice call.
That's so cool. I should start doing that. That is so awesome.
Yeah, I'll send you like a voice memo of me doing that just in case you need something to meme Damien about.
Oh yeah, yeah. I gotta do more Damien now that I think
He,
about it.
he's definitely the kind of guy to just quote Black Doom from the Shadow the Hedgehog fan dub whenever he gets the chance.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. All right. And yeah, I think this might be a good stopping point for the stream because we're almost at the 1 hour mark.
Yeah.
Yeah. And yeah, you've got things to do, so I won't take up any more of your time. So I'm gonna get this outro done. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you did happen to enjoy it, make sure to hit like, subscribe to F Barrow 5. His content, despite the most amount of videos and the least amount of subscribers, he does better work than me. Like comparing video counts, he's got more videos, he deserves more subscribers. So go subscribe to him, get him to 400 so that I can and finally stop having a little bit of a guilty conscience saying, why do I have more subscribers than you when doing the least amount of videos? So like, subscribe, and I will see all of you in a few months because I really need to get this ego under control. So yeah, see you later.
See ya.